I spent years watching motivational videos telling myself, tomorrow I'll change everything. And every single time, I failed. I was lazy, frustrated, and completely stuck. But then, I met someone who showed me a secret so powerful, it changed my life forever. And it wasn't motivation. If you've ever struggled to get anything done, if you felt stuck, frustrated, or like life is passing you by, hit that like button, subscribe, and watch closely. Because today's story isn't just inspiring, it could change the way you live your life. Ethan grew up in a small town where dreams felt big, but opportunities felt small. Every day he scrolled through motivational videos on YouTube, listened to successful people speak, and read inspiring stories. Tomorrow I'll finally study 6 hours a day. Tomorrow I'll start changing everything, he told himself, smiling at the thought. But tomorrow never lasted. 2 days in, he was back in his old habits, scrolling his phone, procrastinating, making excuses. The frustration built inside him like a storm he couldn't control. He hated himself for being lazy, for failing again and again. Every failure was a punch to his pride. Every excuse was a whisper in his ear saying, "You're not good enough." Then there was Ben, his friend. Everything about Ben seemed impossible. He woke up early, exercised, studied, and followed a strict routine. He didn't rely on bursts of excitement or fleeting motivation. He had something Ethan couldn't understand. "How do you do it?" Ethan asked one evening, voice tight with envy. Ben smiled, calm and unshaken. "I don't rely on motivation. I trust in discipline." Ethan's mind spun. Discipline? Isn't motivation the key? Ben shook his head. "Come with me to the riverside tomorrow morning. I want to show you something." Before sunrise, Ethan and Ben walked to the river. The air was crisp, dew soaking their shoes. The sky painted in soft oranges and purples. Sitting there was an old fisherman, his hands rough as sandpaper, eyes deep pools of quiet wisdom. "Grandpa, could you tell him the story about discipline you once told me?" Ben asked. The fisherman smiled at Ethan. "Do you see this river? I come here every day, whether it's freezing, raining, or blazing hot. I throw my net in, sit patiently, and try to catch fish. Some days I catch a lot, some days a little, some days nothing. But I never stop coming." Ethan squinted. "Because you love fishing?" "No, son," the fisherman laughed softly. "Because it is my responsibility. If I only came when I felt like it, my family would go hungry. I don't wait for motivation. I follow discipline." The words hit Ethan like a lightning bolt. Every lazy morning, every failed attempt, every excuse suddenly felt meaningless. "Motivation is a flash of light," the fisherman continued, pointing to the flowing river. "It shines brightly for a moment, then it's gone. But discipline? Discipline is fire. It burns slowly, steadily, every single day, no matter what happens around you." Then the fisherman gestured toward a bamboo tree nearby. "Have you heard the story of the bamboo tree?" Ethan shook his head. "A farmer planted a bamboo seed. Every day he watered it, gave it sunlight, took care of it. Year after year, nothing. People laughed. 'You're wasting your time,' and they said. But he didn't stop. He kept going. Then in the 5th year, the bamboo grew 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Do you know why?" Ethan's eyes widened. "The roots were growing underground?" "Exactly. Discipline is just like that. You may not see results at first, but if you keep going, day after day, one day everything will click." Something inside Ethan shifted. The storm of frustration and self-doubt was replaced by clarity. He realized he had been chasing motivation, a fleeting spark instead of building the fire of discipline. From that day he made a decision. No excuses, no waiting for the perfect moment. He created a routine. Some days he didn't feel like studying, but he did it anyway. Some mornings he felt exhausted, but he still woke up early. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, months into years. Slowly Ethan transformed. He became disciplined. He became respected. And every time someone asked him the secret to his success, he would smile and say, "Motivation comes and goes. Discipline is the key. If you do small things right every single day, big results come. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start today, stay disciplined, and build your future. Ethan stood at the same river years later, watching the sunrise, feeling the calm strength of his routine. He thought about all the mornings he wanted to quit, all the excuses he made, and he smiled. He had finally conquered the silent enemy, himself. Discipline wasn't just a habit, it was freedom. And for the first time, he knew nothing could stop someone who refused to give up. Success doesn't happen in a day. It's not about bursts of motivation. It's about patience, consistency, and discipline. You might not see results now, but if you keep going, your life can change faster than you ever imagined. If this story inspired you, hit that like button. Comment below. What's one small habit you'll commit to today? And of course, subscribe for more stories that will challenge your mindset and help you build the life you deserve.